This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Good afternoon, my Real News Media TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update for August 18, 2023. And in the news this afternoon, teen's body yet to be found more than 10 days after suspected drowning. Mother says grief is a heavy burden. Andrea Rennie, the mother of 17-year-old Safalo, who is suspected to have drowned at a beach in Alligator Pond in Manchester on August 6, has described her grief as a heavy burden that is difficult to bear, especially since a 9-night was held for her son on Tuesday and his body has still not been found. Lo was affectionately referred to by Rennie, his siblings, other relatives, and friends as Raheem. Rennie, at the 9-night held at the mechanic shop where Lo worked on Lyndhurst Road in St. Andrew, told the news that the suspected drowning of her promising son has made her feel empty, though she smiled constantly throughout the event. "It mashed up my head bad. When they said that they couldn't find Raheem, I went down there and I was hopeful that they would," she shared, adding that when she realized that many hours of searching for him turned up no positive results, depression started to set in. According to Rennie, it is by the grace of God that she can remain standing and smiling. "I came back up to Kingston and it was rough for me, but I remember that I have 2 other children to take care of. Raheem mashed me up bad," she said. What made her smile more intense, however, was her recollection of how much of a talented artist and cook Lo was. She shared that Raheem taught her a few skills in cooking, which he learned at the Mile Gully High School where he attended. "He was not an academic kind of child, so I told him whatever he wanted to do, I would support him. I thought more than less that he would want to go to Edna Manley College of the Performing and Visual Arts. He could look at you and just draw you. I always told him to pursue his passion," Rennie said. She added, being a motor vehicle bodywork man was not Raheem's passion. He did it because he said his grandfather used to do it. What he loved to do was draw. He wanted to be a tattoo artist, but I didn't like that, so he said okay, he wouldn't do it. He drew various cartoon characters on my door. Drawing was a passion, but he didn't make up his mind yet about a career. He also loved to cook. He did cooking at Mile Gully High School. He taught me to fry chicken. The way I used to fry chicken, he said, "No, mommy," and he showed me how to do it. And his way is better than mine, and that's why his food just had a different taste. I thought being a chef or an artist was what he wanted. A police report said about 2:30 p.m. on Sunday, August 6, Lo and his friends went swimming at a beach in Alligator Pond when he reportedly got into difficulties and was seen sinking underwater. His grieving mother recently urged fun and thrill seekers in Alligator Pond to obey warning signs that say no swimming at sections of the beach. She also urged the authorities to close off a dangerous section of the beach known as River, which has been the scene of numerous drownings over many years, including 3 in the past few weeks. A week prior to the tragedy involving Lo, 23-year-old Canadian tourist Trevon Sutherland was suspected to have drowned at the same area. A few days after Lo's suspected drowning, Wayne Watson, an Alligator Pond fisherman of 17 years, became the 3rd victim of the treacherous waters. As it relates to the possibility of finding Lo's body after so many days, a news source who is an expert in the fishing industry said that strong currents may have pushed him far away, making it difficult to locate him. "It depends on the current. You have the Guts River coming from the Milk River side that enters Alligator Pond. The current might have taken him further out. He could possibly end up as far back as Black River in St. Elizabeth. The sea could have taken him along the coast into mangroves, and then water come and move him again. That may be why finding him is so difficult. There's a lot of things we have to look at. There's a possibility he could still be found, and even though his body may be a bit beat up, his family should still be able to identify him." Don't listen to Bunting, Vaz tells Dayton. Minister of Science, Energy, Telecommunications and Transport Darrell Vaz has suggested that embattled General Secretary of the People's National Party, Dr. Dayton Campbell, who he has sued, should be wary of advice from his comrade, Senator Peter Bunting. Peter Bunting is not a lawyer, and if he listens to him, he would be stupid, Vaz told the news in Westmoreland on Wednesday when asked to respond to comments Bunting made Sunday at a St. James Southern Constituency Conference. The PNP senator suggested that Dr. Campbell should not be worried about a lawsuit from 3 members of the ruling Jamaica Labour Party who have claimed that Dr. Campbell used the political platform to defame them. My General Secretary, who stands like a giant, can brush off all of those. Don't worry about those little lawsuits. He is not frightened of lawsuits, Bunting said on Sunday. He also shared his experience of suing cabinet members on the governing party's side. When we reach arbitration, they quickly apologized to me. And I can tell you, all know they have not finished paying me the money that I was awarded, he said. We are no neophytes in this thing. We understand how it goes and we understand the strategy in politics, added Bunting. Vaz slapped Dr. Campbell with a defamation lawsuit on August 4. The news came on August 12 that Member of Parliament for St. Thomas Western, James Robertson, and the former MP for St. Ann Northwestern, Othniel Lawrence, had written to Dr. Campbell seeking retractions and financial compensation or risk being sued for comments he reportedly made. Given an update on the status of his suit on Wednesday, Vaz said a date will be decided when the courts return from break in September. That case will be pursued to its final determination by the judge, he said. Veteran dancehall artist Tiger reported missing. The family of dancehall icon Tiger say they are worried about his health and the general well-being after the DJ wandered out of the family home in St. Andrew 4 days ago. I know that he will walk and go to studio, but I don't know how he just left the yard and didn't come back home. My daughter, who is overseas, got a location from somebody on TikTok who had put out a video with him. I don't know anybody in Greenwich Farm, so I am going back to the police to see if they can assist. Tiger's daughter, Reality Check, told the news. The Wongagot DJ was reported missing on Tuesday night. Members of the family suspect that the veteran DJ may be living with a family in the Greenwich Farm area but are unsure. Reality Check, who is a DJ as well, said since her father went missing, she has been worried sick. I put my father to bed on Monday night, and when I woke up in the morning, he was missing. We reported him missing to the Matilda's Corner police station on Tuesday, and we have been worried sick about him since. 4 days now, and him in the same clothes, she wailed. I am worried about him. I don't know if he has eaten, if he's been properly cared for, nothing. This is so frustrating. She went on to reveal that there is a video on the popular social media platform TikTok of her father with persons seeking financial assistance for the DJ. She said she wanted the video removed as it has cast a negative shadow on the entertainer's mental state. My daughter contacted the person on TikTok who put up the video of him asking for money. We want them to take down the video even though I helped them a beg for him because it is messing up a lot of things, as they are saying him a mad out, she said. Years ago, Tiger's family opened up a Real Helping Hands account to raise funds for the DJ after he reportedly suffered a second minor stroke in 2021. Tiger 61, a dancehall icon known for songs such as When and No Dopey Love, has suffered 2 strokes. Born Norman Washington Jackson, he has struggled with his health for decades after a near-fatal car accident in 1994. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.